everyone and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So before we start the readings for this week, I just wanted to tell you just a quick little story. To be fair, I have, as you can see, this witch here this week on my table, and there's a story how I acquired this witch, okay, which I'm quickly going to sort of explain to you. There's somebody I watch called Brum Reseller, and I will put his channel link in the description box below. He's based here in the UK, and he sort of works for himself. And what he does, he goes around to the local car boot sales, he'll go to charity shops and what have you, and pick up items that are being sold, and then he will go and then resell them on his eBay account and makes just a little bit of an add-on to earn a living, as we all try and do. So yeah, I'm going to clip in okay, I'm going to try and clip in the little excerpt of the video where he goes to this man who was selling these beautiful dragons. They were like little dragon statues, and this witch was sort of amongst these dragons, and he took no interest to the witch. And I was watching the video thinking, oh my god, go for the witch, go for the witch. Okay. And he wasn't. He just took all these dragons and he did a deal with the dragons, okay. And then he was sort of still hovering around, and he was looking at some bookends, and the chap turned around basically and said, you know what, mate, just give me £5 for the bookends and you can have the witch as well. And I was jumping for joy because I was like going, have the witch, okay. So I messaged him after and said, if you haven't sold it, could I buy it from you? I offered to buy it from him, and he said, I'll tell you what, he said, I'll do you a trade. He says, if you can do a reading for my partner, then you can have the witch. And I went, yeah, no problem. And that's what I did. So I gave him a reading. He gave me a shout out on his channel last week, okay, which I obviously clipped into the video. So yeah, he's worth a watch, especially if you're here in the UK, because you'd understand the concept of boot sales. He's just a nice chap, and he does some funny sketches as well within his videos. So I did say I'd return the favour back, so I'm going to drop his link in the description box below. Any of my subscribers that are interested, please go over and just support his channel.
Tenner on the lot.
What, all the dragons?
All these little things here.
It's 15.
15?
Yeah,
It's like 10.
Yeah, go on then. I'm not really good with
I'm here to get rid of it, you know what I mean? I don't want to take it over.
I'm not really good with offers. Oh, great, thanks a lot, mate.
What are these for £2 each? I don't like them because they've got the Grim Reaper on them.
£2. What would you do on them? What are these made out of?
I'll tell you what, thank you. There's another £5. Take that.
Yeah.
Them two, because they're bookends.
Yeah.
And have them two.
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah, so. Right. Just chuck them in there, yeah. There you are, there's your £5 back, so.
Cheers, young man.
Great, thanks for that. Cheers.
Thank you.
Anyway, so let's get into the haul. So here we have. Oh, hold on a sec. Hello? There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Hello, children.
I sold a witch to a witch. If you read the comments on some of the videos, you might see somebody called Poetry Witch. I didn't realise she does readings, you know, like palm readings, and so I swapped her, the witch, for a reading, and the reading was really good. I'll put a link to her channel down below, because yeah, very impressive. She said stuff that nobody else could have known.
So my lovelies, that is how I acquired this lovely witch. So don't forget to check out the link in the description box below and show some support if you are interested. Okay, so now we will get on with the reading. I'm going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Virgo. So Virgo, what did I have in the energies for you this week in the poetic words? And it was head in the clouds and heart on your sleeve. This week will have you contemplating. No news is good news, so they say, but you are sick of the waiting. Grabbing the bull by the horns is neither here nor there, if there is no real intention to find time to spare. Cryptic that was for you, Virgo, and it was like to say, your head's in the clouds at the moment on certain situations in your life, okay? And your energy's sort of wearing your heart on your sleeve this week. I feel like there's things that need to be expressed of why you've got your head in the clouds, and it's like to say your heart is saying you may need to bring things out into the open, be honest around people and speak your truth, okay? No news is good news. I feel like some of you are waiting on some news to come through, and it's like to say no news is good news, okay? But it's like you're fed up of the wait at the moment in time to get a resolution on something or hear from something. And it's like to say, don't go wading in like the bull, okay, like grabbing the bull by the horns. It's like to say, leave, I want to say, let sleeping dogs lie on this, okay? Don't sort of force an issue this week. Just allow the resolution to come through naturally. And it's like to say as well, is if there is no real intention to find time to spare, I feel this is like an energy around you where you're sort of thinking to yourself, it's that old classic of, if they really wanted to help me, or if they really wanted to, you know, make the time and effort, then they would do that and find the time to spare. I just feel like there's somebody around you who may have promised you, oh yeah, I'll sort that out for you. Yeah, I'll get round and sort that out for you. And it's one of those where it never materialises, and it's like that gets you back up a little bit. So, with that said and done, let's shuffle these cards and see what comes out for you. Definitely wants to come out. What else have we got for Virgo? Right then, we have the King and the Sword, okay? They partner each other by saying the King is laying down his sword. I feel like you're tired of struggling, tired of a battle, okay? And also, it's as though somebody comes to you from your family maybe, and it's like you're given a seal of approval about something. It could be a sibling, it could be a family member where they say, do you think I'm doing the right thing here? What's your opinion on this? And it's like, you have to give the seal of approval. It's like you're the king of that family, you are the king of knowledge, and it's like to say somebody comes to you and it's sort of a, yeah, I'll pass that, I'll give it the seal of approval. But with the sword here, there's an issue that's been going on around you, and it's like to say that has finished now. You can lay the sword down and the battle is over, okay? Going into a different phase here for you, Virgo. A more calmer energy, I want to say. I just feel like you've been up against it, sort of meeting yourself coming back in some instances. So, you could have been battling somebody else's battles as well, and it's like to say whatever it is you've been helping them with, that's over, done and dusted. The additional energy that goes with this, the clarifier that goes with this for you, we have time to go. Moving forward here, okay, leaving something behind. This could be news of somebody changing their job, So they're leaving an old job behind. Somebody's paving a new pathway here to their future, leaving something behind and heading off in a new direction. And as I said, if this is not you directly, it can be somebody around you. Just get another clarifier for that card. What else have we got for Virgo? And it's commitment. Okay. And commitment can mean a couple of things. It can mean you need to be committed more to yourself, okay, committed more to your family, like you haven't been there for somebody as much as you should. And it's like to say, I need to be a bit more committed into this. It's an energy that where you need to be putting more into something, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be in your work. Okay, you need to be more committed to an idea, a hobby, a job. Okay, whatever it resonates to. So let's have a look what your inner spirit is feeling this week, Virgo. It can also mean committed, as in somebody may be getting engaged, or an announcement that somebody is moving in or going to get married even. It's that kind of an energy as well for some of you. So we have healing. Now, this is your inner psyche, and it's telling you healing is taking process. I feel you've gone through a sort of an energy here where it did cause upset in the past, but your spirit, it's like to say you're getting over this now. You're healing from whatever it is. It can be a physical illness as well for some of you, but it's like your spirit is saying you're healing within. So let's just see what the universe wants to add on to that then. And look, we've got heal the ouch. Okay, it's strange how the universe card has come in. So there could be somebody, as I said, being off under the weather, off the hooks, and it's an energy of, you know, they're getting better. Okay, things are getting better. It can also be a premonition as well, a sort of prediction of somebody's going to fall ill this week. Okay, and you could be tending, or somebody could be tending to you, where you feel a little bit under the weather and feel a little bit sick. But it's concentrating here around healing. If it's not to do with you, it's around somebody. So let's have a look at your animal spirit cards. What else have we got for Virgo? It's just a nursemaiding energy, that is, really. Whether you've got to sort of heal yourself or somebody around you. But we've got the earthworm, which is the alchemical sign of earth. I also got this as damage. Like they've got a plaster or a bandage on them. So I do feel there's an issue around some of my Virgos where it's had them tied up in knots or worrying about something to do maybe with health. It doesn't have to be health, but there's just something that's had you tied up in knots that you're not speaking out about. Now, this is really strange. This is a strange one, Virgo. It's either somebody around you who's keeping their mouth closed, where they're tying themselves in knots, worrying about a health issue, okay, that will come out eventually, or this is you, where you're sticking a sticking plaster over something, not saying something, okay, and you're worried about this health issue manifesting or manifesting around somebody. Whatever way that fits, guys, okay, but that's what the kind of energy I'm picking up with those cards. So let's have a look what the messages from the guides and spirits this week. And we'll dig in deep. And we've got patience. You are entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. So I feel there's a new energy coming in here. Okay, you're entering a time of great love and peace. Yeah, there may be things going on around you where you feel like this current storm, but it's saying it will clear. So if it is health issues, whatever worries, whatever concerns, There's only love predicted for the future. Absolutely beautiful card from the spiritual realms there for you, Virgo. Let's just see what the fairy realms want to add on to that. And we've got daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Now, obviously, if you haven't got a daughter, then it's a female energy. I just feel when it pings out the daughter card, it's a female energy around you where they will have the answer to your question. It could be a daughter, you may have a daughter. And it can also be bringing in a spiritual link of a daughter that you may have had passed as well around this time. So the other card that comes out, because obviously not everybody has a daughter and not everybody's married, is easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. And don't forget, in my poetic words, I said grabbing the bull by the horns is neither here nor there, as in forcing an energy. We've got the dolphins here, so I do feel a happy outcome is predicted for you, Virgo, whatever it is that is troubling you at this moment in time. So, my lovelies, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs and the link below for Brum Reseller. Show him some support, and until next time, you take care. Bye then.